I know a girl who is 14 but is forced to be 40. She fiddles with the latchkey hidden in the pocket of her ripped jeans as she watches that hour hand hit 3 and 6 hour, signaling she's now on the clock. Now, she doesn't go to key club or swim practice or run home and catch a nap on her mattress. No, this girl walks 2 miles to a government-funded daycare where she picks up her 2 little sisters and carries the pair 2 more miles to her 2-bedroom home. Her dad will be back at 11 and his next shift starts at 7, and Mom, she's been out of the picture for over a year. And so this girl has to pick up her dad's half-empty cans of beer as she tries to steer the youngest from sticking a fork in a socket. And on the other side of the room, the other sister's temper bursts like a rocket because this girl won't let her have a piece of chocolate before dinner. And if it was me, my patience would be growing thinner, but this girl has this funny face she makes that almost always alleviates even the most severe angry outbreaks. And she has to rely on this look when she cooks supper for 3. And it's usually ramen or macaroni, something soft and cheap that she can also give to the baby. And then after eating last, doing dishes, giving baths, brushing hair, trying to find 2 sets of clean pajamas for her sisters to wear, then giving the older child 2 puffs from her Advair, and then soothing the baby's cries and reading Goodnight Moon 3 times, this girl sits at the table and does her homework. Somehow, this girl passed all of her classes last semester, even when she needed to take a nap during that lecture. And the weight of her own reality pressed down so hard that it threatened to stretch her beyond her ability to believe that her life could ever get better. This girl passed all of her classes last semester. This girl is a superhero. She conquers algebra by day and the odds by night. I mean, how do you quantify her story? Wrap it up real nice on a test and send it back to the state to report on her progress? Can I send my governor her story and convince him that results happen outside of the SAT? Can I let my superintendent know that the C this girl received in English class signaled more than the fact that she passed, but that this 14-year-old who works a second shift was standing on the tip of Everest, but is now another step away from that precipice? And I can see it in her bright green eyes that this girl knows that she's gonna ski down this mountain instead of tumble. See, I teach this girl without worrying what the test will say, and remind her that someday she'll be able to write on her resume that she works well under pressure. And when an interviewer asks, she can give concrete examples of her ability to multitask. And she can tell that story of how she passed every last class while raising her 2 little sisters. And someday, when this girl has her own little girl, she'll know how to rock her to sleep at night and know what face to make to cool tempers. And this girl will teach her daughter how to mountain